Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm an original shark from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and with me is a buddy and a partner, Phil Smith. Phil, hey, how you doing, man? Good to see
man.
you.
Thank you.
We met in 2018, and what I love about Phil had a business in 2018, was helping people start businesses from their home and make money from their home. In fact, he had a very cool branding concept that was make money in your pajamas, okay? I'm gonna give you one of those for that because it was a very powerful branding format because people thought, yeah, I can make money from my home, but I don't even have to get out of bed hardly, right? It's like pretty awesome what you developed there. But we now have been doing business ever since 2018, and you've had some really powerful steps. You've helped many entrepreneurs who've had very big success in their business, and I've met some of these people that have had these transformations from startup to making a lot of money, doing millions of dollars in sales. But let's talk about what the future is all about, and where is Phil Smith gone from the beginning, 2018, to now here we are, 2025. What's different about today?
Yeah, so it's been an interesting road. You know, I told you back in 2018, I was like, if I could partner with a shark, I felt like I hit the top of my career, right? And it's only gotten better since then.
Hey, that's awesome.
So since then, you know, we did the I work in my jams. You know, it was a side thing at the time. It was fun. You know, we're helping people is great. That turned into more of like a serious business after COVID, right? We did a lot of events before COVID, you know, up to 200 people events. This is cool in Orlando, but then COVID hit. Obviously that went to zero, but you know, we repackaged everything that we had at the time. And going into 2022, right, we built allinonemarketing.com. And the concept was we were already doing lending, business loans, mortgages, and we knew that businesses always need money, they always need marketing.
Right.
Right? So money is one thing. You have to get approved and you have to, you know, get your business to a certain place to get the money that you need.
Right.
But marketing, anybody can get marketing.
Right.
So we said, you know what? Since at our core, we're lead generators, right? I love generating leads, monetizing them, helping out businesses. My entire career since 1998, I've only been in the B2B space. Right. Never sold a product like you. You sold thousands of products. I've never sold one product. Always business services. So today, All In Marketing is all about helping any business, small, large, get into basically figure out how to do the marketing for the business.
Gotcha.
I'm sure, as you know, right? We're here in Tampa. You had a great event yesterday. The number one issue that businesses have is marketing.
Marketing, absolutely. I mean, you know what? You use the term marketing. I'll call it also customer acquisition, right? Mm-hmm. In other words, the most important thing in growing a business, it's getting more customers, right? As you get more customers, your sales increase, and so that equates to marketing. Good marketing means more customers, more sales, more success. And so you have, as an expert in lead generation, marketing starts by getting the lead, because if you don't have someone to talk to, you're not going to be able to sell, right? So generate the leads, develop the marketing around it, and now you have a solution for small business owners.
Exactly, and you know, I used to have a consulting company back in the day, and what I learned real quick doing consulting for companies was you need the entire funnel to work, right? So I work with companies and I explained that to them. They didn't know that, they didn't understand. They said, oh, throw up a Facebook ad, or maybe just change my landing page, or I have good salespeople. It all has to work together. If you don't have the traffic coming in, you're not converting them, you don't have your nurturing, right? The entire process. I would show a pizza pie and say, you need all 8 slices to work together to get this pizza pie. And that's kind of opened up their eyes. So today, you know, we do it for ourselves every single day, but the average business owner just has no idea on how to build that out.
Yeah.
And now with AI, it's even worse.
Well, yeah, because it's so, you know, the internet, you know, I was in the as seen on TV business for many years, and television was powerful, so we got customers. But when we shifted into digital and then having to get customers via the internet, it became more sophisticated on how to get those customers. And this is what you focused on, was the lead generation aspect of that. So that's why you were able to provide powerful all-in-one marketing services. And so I have a question for you. Just somebody, without naming a name, someone that you've helped transform their business. Maybe just let's talk about somebody that's been transformed after your processes.
So I'll give you an actual company, right? So there was a company on Long Island. They reached out to me and they said, "Can you help us out? You know, we're not making any money. We're going backwards." It's a digital marketing agency, actually. Within 6 months, we transformed the entire company and actually brought in a buyer. And it's one of the companies. I've been part of 9 business acquisitions myself, and that was one of the 9. And I brought a lady in. She purchased the company. It's someone that I already knew. I was like, "This would be perfect for you." And she acquired it, and it was done. Literally within a 6-month process, went from losing money to making money. If you take it
losing money, making money, sell the business for big money, right?
Exactly.
Because you can't sell it if it's losing.
Right.
Right.
And if you take individuals that are like just getting started, Conrad, we utilize him a lot in our marketing. Great kid, 25 years old, down to his last dollar, literally thinking about going bankrupt at 25, can you imagine? And living at home with his mom. When 18 months from the time he started, did $1 million in revenue from the time he met us to 18 months later. Wow. So, and we have other stories too.
That's awesome.
It's fun. I love helping
That's
people.
a game changer, a life changer.
Oh, yeah.
So all-in-one marketing must be working, and I'm excited about the future. So, Phil, 7 years of partnering with you and doing some great things. It's been great, and I want to thank you for helping all those entrepreneurs out there, because it's a delicate world, it's a difficult world. Here is the gentleman that is specializing in lead generation, marketing, and customer acquisition. So check it out. Is there a place you'd like to send people to find out more?
It's allinonemarketing.com.
Allinonemarketing.com. You heard it here. Go check it out. Phil Smith, good having you. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Take care.